Hey guys, Tonis here, and welcome to Custom.net, the show all about modding. Today we'll be looking at Crackertree's 5th heist, Golden Cruise. Golden Cruise is a one-day loud and stealth...
It doesn't have stealth, you fucking retard!
I guess it isn't a stealth heist then. Golden Cruise is a one-day loud-only heist where you must steal some loot from the Golden Grin's new cruise ship. It is also the first custom heist to have pre-planning, so that is also something quite interesting. Now before I start talking about the heist more in depth, I'll just say that my biggest dream for a PayDay heist has always been one to take place in a ship. So you think that I'd be really excited for this heist, which I was. This originally was supposed to be a bigger community update that would include a new melee weapon, a new mask, a soundtrack for the heist itself, and a new custom escape. But on the Golden Cruise, you must start with signaling Bile with a flare to drop you some explosives, take it down into the basement, blow up a wall, find a crowbar so you could access the security room, hack the computer which will grant you access to drop the 4 containers containing the loot. Upon opening one of the containers, you will need to signal the loot pickup driver with a flare and then transport the loot. I really wanted to like this heist, but I just can't do that. I just can't. First of all, the loot drop-off location is fucking horrible. Even if you pick any of the other loot drop-off points, the drop-off location will still be at the other side of the fucking map. The only difference being in how fast the vehicle gets on location so you could secure the loot. This seriously has to be one of the biggest flaws with this heist for me. It just ruins the fun for me, and I'm pretty sure everyone can agree with me that training bags across the map isn't just fun. No, it isn't. Second, the civilian pathfinding is really bad. The enemy pathfinding isn't as bad, but the spawn points are horrendous. The heist doesn't have a fleet point for the civilians, so they just duck in hallways and get shot. You know what you could have done? Meet the civilians and abandon ship. Now that would have been fun. Or maybe even a police chopper somewhere that would pick up the civilians. My only problem with the cop pathfinding is that they don't have a fleet point for loot, aka a point where they could carry your loot if you leave it unattended. They also don't have that many spawn points, so adding a few more spawn points around the map would be a nice thing. Third, map. The map design, if you already couldn't tell, is really bad. It's just a collection of bland hallways, stairways, and rooms. And then there's the 2 or 3 not so bland rooms which aren't actually used for any fucking objectives. The 2 not so bland hallways have 2 cabins for both of the hallways, which are just a copy paste of each other. The nose of the ship is the worst. It's just the color white, a lot of tan chairs in a row, and a pool with seaweed in it. Why does it have seaweed in it? But the security room and the basement are the 2 most bland sections of the map, and they're the ones that are also most used. That just tells you a lot. Some of the level design doesn't even make sense. The room containing the containers has 3 forklifts in it, while it only has 1 entrance to it, which is blowing a hole through the wall. Fourth, graphical glitches and lighting. The lighting at the front of the ship is horrible, as I already said. It's just, the skyline looks too fucking bright, which I hate, as everything is just white. Literally, the wall looks white, the sky looks white, water looks white, everything's white. And the map also seems to have a lot of pop-in issues as a lot of items flicker. It feels as if the engine is slowly dying by the heavy weight of a cruise ship. It would have been also nice to add some portals around the map, as when you look from the nose of the ship towards the back of the ship, the FPS just plummets. And fifth, some nitpicks. Crowbars are stupidly hard to find. I hate that. I really do. But at least we can buy a crowbar, so that's nice. The first objective, in my opinion, should have been shutting down the engines, as logically thinking the Merida or the speedboat really couldn't get up and personal with the cruise ship. I also think that the counterfeit money container should have been actual money, while the money printer would still be on the map, but you would use it to make the counterfeit money. The only thing that also survived the cutting floor of Crackertree's computer was the soundtrack, which honestly isn't half bad, and is probably the best of the 2 things. I really wanted to like this heist. I really did. But with the poor level design some bad objective ideas, and the goddamn horrible uselessness of choosing a loot drop-off vehicle, I'd say this is one of Quacker Tree's worst heists yet. Sorry, Tree, but that's just how it is. Maybe if you'll ever complete Stealth Word or rework how Loud works, maybe that can redeem itself. But seriously, you should totally just complete that custom escape and add it to the pool of escape maps, because that could actually be good, even though we have no idea what that custom escape was gonna be. But you know what I can say? You made Transfer Frenzy actually tolerable to play now, as you lowered the hack's time, and for that, I can actually say good job. But otherwise, like if you like this video, dislike if you don't. I'm Tonis, and I thank you for watching.